Hello, our signs. Welcome to the Power of Three. My name is Amber. If this is your first time, and if you're returning, welcome back. You saw in the title, Your Path Ahead. That's what this is about this month, March 2026. So if you're a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that could be a message. There's a lot to unpack here because there's a little bit extras here this month uh, for the earth signs, well, for all the elements. Um, but we're looking at the path. Now, this path behind me is, well, you could walk it, but it would be a little uncomfortable. Looks like it's tilting to one side, and I don't know where it goes. But I think that's where some folks are right now. And it's maybe what has brought you to the point where it's like you have to decide whether to take a path or not. Obviously, it's general, so it's open to whatever is going on in your life right now, but your love life or your career or maybe you're making a whole big move. I don't know. So we'll see what comes out for you guys. Take what you can um, for advice for your highest good. That's why we're here. All right. He that believeth on me and the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. Well, whatever, that part. But greater works? How are you going to do greater works than somebody that you're supposed to apparently, because that was hijacked? Jesus and the reason he came here was hijacked. Okay. How could you do greater works than him unless you are just like him? Right? Oh, this is going to be interesting, I think. We'll see what it ends up being about. Our overall energy is coming from the gods and titans. So let's see now where this is going. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Overall energy, please, for March 2026 and their path ahead. You got ULL, focus. I just heard you got one shot at this, whatever it is. And you would feel like you would on a path like this, whatever it is. You wouldn't want to be running back and forth, right? It doesn't seem like it's one of those indecisive things. You're either going to go down that path or you're not. Like, you got to keep going, is what I'm saying. Once you start, you can't stop. It's that kind of energy. It's like a one shot thing. Like, you have to hit the bullseye or next to it kind of thing, or hit your target, whatever that target is. The mushroom spirit oracles, what we're using for the supporting energy. Hopefully, this will give us a little more insight on what this is, what you're taking aim at. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please. Supporting energy. And you know what we didn't do? I didn't pull your letters beforehand, but that's okay. We will still do it. You got shiitake, nourish. Shiitake mushroom, nourishing something. Um, greater works, focus. But I feel like it's not to say, oh, nourish yourself. No, but it's about food. I feel like it's something way more important. There's a lot of things lately about our food. I've seen a lot of videos online about everything from meat to fruit to vegetables. Okay, not being normal. Greater works, focus. It'd be something to, you know, set aside and just go along with it like the majority probably are. But When you keep seeing something over and over again and it's not right, and maybe it's affecting your health. I don't know. We're going to find out. This is a little extra bit, and it's the divine guidance. And I'm going to read you the message just because it's color. You can't. You have no choice. And then when we're done that, we will pull some letters for you and then get started. But the first video I did, I pulled them first, and I should have with you, but for some reason I didn't. Card number 32. And you can see, you have to read it. I, I see like a drop of syrup or honey there or something. I don't know. Card number 32. Let's see what comes up. Nectar of life. See, now there's a connection before I even read the bloody message. We're talking about nourishment. We're talking about the food that the planet consumes. That's what this is. This isn't about you. Like it obviously it's about you personally, but it's expanded. Whoever is this is, it's a big deal. And I know there's people out there that would be making videos about it, trying to spread the word to other people that something is not right with our food. So let's carry on now. You worked so hard. See, the works that I do shall he do, and greater works. And you are definitely to be commended for your efforts. And exactly in a topic like that, absolutely. I commend you right here and now. Thank you for any efforts. If you are maybe one of those people that have done videos or trying to bring this to people's attention, I say thank you. You do need to be commended. Commended for your efforts. This card is asking you to slow down a little and enjoy the simple things in life. Spend some quality time with family and friends. Take time to embrace life and do some of the things you honestly enjoy. Focus your energy on activities and things that bring you true pleasure. Taste the sweetness of life. Feel empowered to pollinate and fertilize your dreams. Mm, okay, let's grab these letters here. See what comes up for you. Now, it could be your initials, the person of interest initials. We'll see. We got two B's. We have an M, as in mummy. We have a Z, a Y, two Z's, L, S, three S's, one O, one G, and one D. Spell God right there. Gods, uh, BBs, like babies, I don't know. Uh, Getting some Z's and uh, and the word my is in like, my mother, my children, my this, my that, whatever. It's pretty much all I'm getting, guys. Oh, the word go too. Go get busy, or that's what you've been doing, and you need to be commended. You need to slow down. Now, whether your initials came out, I don't know. Your person's initials, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you won't resonate with the reading, but it was just a little added bonus there. So this is the Grand Lux Tarot we're using for the main spread. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see what comes out. What do they need to know? March 2026 for their highest good. The Six of Swords. So this is, I mean, I'm hearing you can only do so much. And then you need to, you see, and this is in line with with this card number 32. You're taking a rest. This is the peace of mind card. This is getting your mind out of worrying about have you done enough? Okay. On the situation, um, you've probably found yourself other sources of food, like suppliers, to make sure that it's real and fresh. Um, but it's just having that peace of mind that not only are you taking care of your own household in this aspect, but you are doing what you can to spread the word to everyone because it affects everyone. And I feel like you've done what you can. It's up to other people. It's up to people to listen. This is the Four of Pentacles. Hanging on to something, I guess, a bit of a hoarding. And, oddly enough, what I'm getting from this is that you might be trying to find ways to, although this would be more like the Seven of Pentacles, but this might be the start of you maybe trying to grow your own vegetables from vegetables. Like I watched a video where apparently you can, if you plant the stalk of the celery or something just right, it will just continuously grow you celery if you do it right, and you never have to buy celery again. That kind of thing. I mean, this is, I know that's weird. I know. Victory. Nice. This is a victory. The victory is that obviously, you have control over where you shop and the decisions you make about the food that you buy and eat. You can't control past putting the information out there and letting people know. So it's a victory, right? Five of Cups, sadness and disappointment, obviously. Um, this may have affected you for quite some time before you figured out that the food that you're eating isn't right. And it's maybe, like I said, it might be cause gut issues. The sun's behind that. Things becoming clear, strength, and the world. See, and the Ten of Cups, the trust that we have in the food that's put on the shelves for us to buy. And now the stuff that I mean, I know I've seen. I had I had some chicken once that I really questioned. There was just something odd about it. It's like it had a strip of something that wasn't even normal through it. Um, I know, strange message, but it's like we all have to do our part to stand up and speak these things and say these things because they're not right. Um, so if you find food that's not right, you want to share that with other humans that have to consume this food and might not notice, or they might, you know, not be aware. Okay. Just feel like I slowed right down here. This is the chakra wisdom that we're clarifying with. I know it's a weird topic to talk about, but unfortunately, it's very much out there. Um, so I personally am not surprised in a sense. I guess it's a bigger deal than even I realized, or it wouldn't be coming out in a reading. All right, under the Six of Swords, let's see. Your energy's not, well, yeah, it is right here with the Four of Pentacles. We've got the victory, which is the fire energy, and we've got the swords, which is the mind, the thoughts, the worries. Six of Swords, please, for the earth signs, the lovers. It's a choice, right? The lovers really is about choosing. Yes, it's choosing a lover, but I think these are choices for like you've got like this kind of like a family unit in the boat here in the Six of Swords with the Lover's card. I just feel like it's the choices that you make for the people you care about, including yourself. But then to be that much more proactive about it and put it out there for the rest of the community and the world to be awakened to what's going on so that they can look for it. You know, people might even see things about their food, but maybe they aren't online hearing about things like this, that the way our food is, the things that are being done behind our backs, basically. And people are so trusting and they're just busy with their lives and they're not really into finding out these things. They just might stick to the mainstream and they would never otherwise know that that was even possible to maybe, create meat in a lab, for instance, that kind of thing. Um, some people may have never even heard of that because it's not talked about on where they get their information. So, for you to try and spread that word as much as you can so that people understand and can at least watch for this, or they wouldn't otherwise even go there in their brain. Even if they noticed that something was off, they wouldn't even begin to think that that's what it was. Seven of Wands, see, under the Four of Pentacles. This is defense or being defending or defending yourself. And obviously, that's the victory here is being aware and make others aware because that's defending yourself and defending the community and defending our rights to eat real proper food, right? It's just again, I feel like this is where they're saying you need to be commended for your efforts to try and find ways to nourish yourself and nourish others and help them to know what you know so that they can defend themselves as well. Defend themselves when they're shopping, being on the lookout for things now and understanding that, you know, there are things going on that you wouldn't even dream of, kind of thing. Under the victory card is the Fool. The person that will put themselves out there and take a chance to say, hey, this is the information that I've gathered. This is what I've experienced. I'm showing you this. This is not normal. And you leave it with them to question it on their own and start looking into it on their own. And again, with the Six of Swords, it's all you can do. Ace of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. So lots of your energy coming up here. But, this is new starts and new ways of um, managing your food and your nourishment and what comes in your house and what goes into your body. So we're getting your advice from the Kipper deck. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please. Advice on focus and nourish. Message. I swear this came out in the last reading too. But again, getting the message out, getting the word out about what you know and what you've experienced. It's also card number 7. That aligns with the 7 of Wands here. The Lovers under the 6 of Swords, please. Courthouse. See, what this tells me is, again, this is, some people have been filing lawsuits in court um, because of the things that have been done against their constitutional rights. And I would say our food is one of them. in a manner of speaking, right? Seven of Wands under the Four of Pentacles, please. I'm not saying that you are, but I'm just saying that, um, with the Six of Swords and the Lovers, it's about doing what's right also with the courthouse. If it's not that particularly, it's just about standing up for what's right, like you would in court, right? Look at this. Under the Seven of Wands, the defense, under the Four of Pentacles, standing your ground, adjudication. It's another court card. So, like I said, this is a big deal. It really, really is. So the next one's poking out. I have to take it. This is for the Fool under the Victory card. Concern. Look at that beautiful bright sunlight coming through, because that's what you're doing. You're bringing clarity about reality. Okay. You know that there's people out there that don't know these things, and it's a concern. And this is why this card number 32 came out. Let me refresh your memory, because you've got the Fool under the Victory card. You've done all you can do. I know you're concerned, and you need to be commended for what you've done to bring this to light. But let's just refresh you. Nectar of life. You work so hard, and you are definitely to be commended for your efforts. And this card is asking you to slow down a little and enjoy the simple things in life. The Six of Swords. You can't, I think you're just so compassionately concerned for people and their well-being, but you need to understand that you've done all you can do. Occupation is at the bottom there. Okay, Earth signs, we are closing out with the E-Oracle, and I will be reading you that message as well, because you cannot really judge the real message by what is on the card. So, to close this energy out safely for the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please give them the message they need the most to take away. March 2026. Laser beam. Focus. Laser beam focus. Remember your overall energy. Focus. Let's see, card number 39. Let's see what the message is for the Earth signs. Bring your attention back to center, back to your intention. You've been wavering a bit, but all it takes is to achieve your desires as a little bit of concentration. Focus on what you want, then focus again for extra laser-like precision and clarity. Relish the sweet feeling of zeroing in on that finish line. See? And I think that they, want you to focus on, I don't know, the next step, or what needs to be done after this, because like there's a lot of court cards. There's two court cards there, but if you are involved in some sort of court case or whatever, just stay laser focused, because you've got the victory here, and your intentions are bang on. So um, I'm going to leave it there. Signs. I really hope that this has been helpful. I know it was kind of a strange message. But take any good advice that you can from it if it isn't your story. And nobody hits the like button. So I had a crappy day today, and I'm just begging you, please, somebody hit the like button if you get anything out of these messages at all. It's just encouragement, and it's free. Thank you so much. Double check and make sure you're subscribed, and go ahead and do so. If you haven't, it's free also. Comment if you would like. Take care of yourself, guys, till I see you again for another one. Bye for now.